Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Beauty 503 and today we are going to do a wash and go. We're going to do a wash and go and we're going to showcase micro needling. So if you guys follow me on Beauty 503 Recovery, which is my chronic illness page on TikTok, you will see all of my micro needling from the beginning to where we are now. So please go check that out on TikTok. Today, I'm just going to show you basically what I've been doing on TikTok so that you guys can get into micro needling. So I've been seeing the girls on TikTok micro needle, and it was mostly the men that like had jaw-dropping results. And then I started seeing slowly but surely women coming on in micro needling, and I'm like, oh my God, like people was like getting hair that they said that they had been missing for years, follicles that had been laid dormant for years to the point where they just didn't know if their follicle was alive or dead. So I just figured, why not see? Not really hoping for anything major because I have had issues with thinning in the past. I was chemically relaxed for over a decade, which did a lot of damage to the perimeter of my head. I also had stylists like braid my hair too tight, doing tight styles myself, and just like most women, you spend so much time doing your hair or spend so much money, you don't want to take it out, even though there's signs that like, oh, it's a little red, it's a little sore, you're thinking it'll loosen up, and before you know it, you got damage. So I already had damage, and then I got sick. If you guys want to know about my gastroparesis journey, again, Beauty 503, just like on here, but then put the word recovery behind it on TikTok. So that's going to show you what gastroparesis is, what has been happening to me for the last couple of years, and catch you up to what's happening now. So with that being said, I just got out the shower. I'm in a little lounge outfit courtesy of my friend's mom. Shout out to Hoyo for providing me this lovely bati so I can come to y'all in some real East African attire. Get into it. If y'all don't know about batis, y'all need to get into them. They're so comfortable. They're like these floor-length dresses. They're literally like the upper echelon of natural loungewear. Like, I can watch a movie in these when I get off of work, get in the shower, throw me a bati on, just go around the house doing chores, doing all kinds of different things. They're a little long. I know like some of the like more dressier looking ones, and if it was like a size smaller, I would probably be able to like dress it up and even go out and run errands in a bati like in the summertime with sandals. Maybe I'll try that next year. But I just been wearing them around the house, and actually like when my friends and family come over, they're like, those are nice, like where did you get them? And I'm like, well, anyways, we're gonna start micro needling first, and then we'll get to the wash and go. So I want to keep my hair wet since I just got out the shower, so I'm just gonna scoot my little microfiber towel back so that my edges will be exposed, just so the rest of the hair stays pretty damp for the style. So as you guys can see, I still have a lot of thinness, but like literally all of this whole trail where that thickness starts, even up to here, this to all the way back here was gone. So I have made a lot of progress. I got some iron infusions. They've really helped me out. And this is what we're looking like. Okay, let's begin. So what I do is I microneedle Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So microneedling is super easy. It doesn't take a lot of your time. I only do it 3 times a week because to me, it is creating small injuries to your scalp. It doesn't hurt really. It's like a little toddler pinched you. That's how I describe it to people. But it is considered an actual like little small injury to your scalp. You don't bleed or anything like that. But you want to give your scalp some time to rest. So that's why I don't microneedle every day. I'm not in some huge hurry. I don't get overzealous with it. I'm going to show you exactly what I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And literally I do it for 1.5 minutes for each section. So I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to put my timer on per usual. Let's see. Put it for 1.5 minutes. Okay, 1.5 minutes on the clock. I get prepared. This is my microneedle tool. If you want to know more about it, just let me know. It has different sizes on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it starts at 0, then it's 0.25, 0.2, 0.5, 0.75, and then 1.0, and then it goes all the way to 3.0. So that measurement is for how high you want these needles to go. So you see how they crank all the way out? This is 3.0. So I've been microneedling for a while. When you barely have any hair, you don't need a high needle. You can probably start at 0.25, which you can barely see. Like you can see it a little bit. 0.25 or 0.5 is fine. I'm getting hair, and because I am, it's harder for the needle to reach like in between the grooves of the peach fuzz. So I've cranked it up to about 0.75 to 1.0. I try to keep it right around that area, like so. And I get my stamper ready. And they have the ones where you roll as well, but I like this one because I can adjust it. So as my hair grows, I can get a higher needle, if that makes sense. There is going to be a time where I don't feel that I need to microneedle anymore, so I probably won't use it, but I just sanitize it, you know, before and after use, and pretty much you're good to go. Like I just let the rubbing alcohol sit, and then I clean it off with a dry little cloth, and then I put the cap back on. And then I will follow up with my handy dandy roller ball. This says tea tree. I've used all the tea tree, and I put on my own botanical oil in here. I will talk about it at a later time. It's something I'm working on to see if I want to bring it to my site. If you guys didn't know, I have thebrownbeauty.com. I'm working on rebranding and coming out with some exciting new products. So this might be one of them, but I'm still working on the formulation. But I just put it in here because it's just a lot easier for me. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to start the shot o'clock, and let's get microneedling. So basically I do it as if I have a middle part, and I go right to left for 1 minute and then left to right. So like that. Okay, and start. So just for 1 minute and 30 seconds, I just concentrate pressing it down anywhere where I feel like I want new hair to grow. So yes, there is a pinch involved in this. I know you're probably like, how are you able to just have your voice so calm and be doing this? And y'all, I've been doing this for months, so it doesn't really faze me anymore. And you can always move it to this position if you need to cover more ground, and then move it to this position if you need to get into tighter areas. So I like to concentrate it, like I said, on the spots that are needing support. And as you can already see on camera, yes, my scalp is getting red. See the redness compared to the other side? That's because the small injuries are occurring. Again, this does not hurt. It's just like you're getting pinched repeatedly. Folks get tattoos, folks get piercings, folks do a lot of things that cause pain. So this is nothing, you know, in comparison to getting my hairline back. I'm not pressing hard, just a little tap. Done. Now we're going to repeat. So I'm going to click restart, and we're doing from that middle part all the way to the other side. Again, we are hitting the areas where we do not have any hair or would like more hair. Y'all, this has worked tremendously. When I tell you, not only am I getting the hair back from when I got sick, but hair that has been like areas of thinness around the temples that have been thin since I was young from repeated chemical relaxers have actually filled in. And I'm like, when I tell you there hasn't been hair there since before high school, girl, I'm like, how is this possible? I wish I knew about this years ago. Like, how can I regain hair back in areas that I lost over 15 years ago? It's insane. But shout out to TikTok, because I would not have known about this if the TikTok people was not speaking on this. And as you can see, this side is getting really red, and we only have less than 10 seconds left. Done. That is it. So I'm going to set that aside so I can clean it later. I just use this little handy dandy afterward. I got my own concoction. I cannot say whether I get these results solely based off of this combo. I've seen people get results from microneedling without obviously using the same oil that I'm using. I've seen people do it with no product or anything. I just rub it in circular motions any place that I microneedled. But I just feel like my oils and things that I've used have helped other people. Obviously, like I said, my #1 seller and first product like sold out so many times over the last 4 years. So I added, you know, components of that plus other things just to see how it would work. And I think that it is a major contributor. Like, I think I would have good results regardless, but I think this combination is pretty top tier. I am hoping to only tweak it just a little bit more and then be hopefully having it something that I can offer people for their journeys. And I like the ball. It doesn't snag my hair. And I feel like it gives me just the right amount of oil versus trying to put it on my fingers and distributing it from there. So yeah, you can definitely microneedle without any oil. I've been sometimes even using a leave-in spray, just kind of playing around with the results, but I definitely think this oil is a contributor to not only me getting, like I said, the hair back I lost from when I was sick, but hair from even before that. So I probably did have follicles that lay dormant for over 10 years, and microneedling has definitely helped. Like, all that was like clean right there. And the before and after pictures are on TikTok as well. So anyway, that's it. The redness is going to diminish pretty quickly. As you can see, the oil is on there. You can see a little glisten, but it isn't dripping. It isn't excessive. It isn't anything that's super noticeable. So I like it because you can even do it like on the go. Super convenient. Okay. Microfiber towel off. It's still pretty darn damp. I haven't seen my hair since I cut it. Oh my gosh. I just deep conditioned it. And for my wash routine, I deep conditioned it. Check out my deep condition video. And I also washed it with Pattern. So I used the Pattern hydrating shampoo, and then I mixed the lightweight and the medium conditioner together. So I know they have the heavy and intense, and I have type 4 hair, so a lot of you guys will be wondering, like, how come you didn't just use that? I want to just keep it lightweight. Those are also really, really good. But at that time, I just didn't feel like I needed that, and I wanted something I can really detangle with. Sometimes the thicker ones, they work for detangling for some people, but I also feel like sometimes it's harder to detangle with thicker conditioners. Okay, so for this wash and go, we're going to try something really, really different. I'm going to try a one product wash and go. Y'all, this has never been done for me before, ever. And I have work tomorrow. So if this doesn't turn out right, I don't know what I'm going to do, but here we are. There's going to be a little twist to it. It's going to be one product, but not one product. Maybe this helps explain. So these have been going absolutely viral on social media. These I've had for a while. As you can see, most of this is gone. This is even lower. I love this one. This one is its baby sister. That's just her more hydrating version. So this has more hydration. This has more hold. But folks have been mixing these together. I went on TikTok and I think her name is Faith Chappelle with the C. She mixed these together. We have totally different hair types, but I've been seeing so many people use these that have type 4 and their hair has been bomb. These have worked really great for me, but they've worked great in like a concoction, not by itself. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Like let's just get started. So a lot of people have been saying just use the mousse all over and then go through and like try to like section and detangle and so forth, but just start putting the mousse everywhere. So y'all, we're gonna be really, really heavy-handed. Like we're sparing no product because I have a lot of hair and I cannot be bothered with a little bit of product, especially if this is the only thing. I usually have a leave-in, like a gel, like a high-performing gel, and then a mousse to like top it off. But just the mousse? Oh, Lord. Almost done. I know y'all like, how much are you gonna use? But like, this is gonna be the only product. Y'all don't understand. My hair misbehaves, honey. She acts like I don't treat her well. And so the designers of these products said that you can just like section it. So we're gonna try that. So where the other mousse comes in is I'm gonna use this mousse, since this is the hydrating one. I'm gonna put this all throughout the hair, and then I'm gonna use the other mousse to section and kind of create more definition. So far so good. My hair does feel soft and it does feel pretty hydrated. Let's scoot you guys back a little. There you go. It feels pretty hydrated. It smells really good. I haven't used these products in a long time, so I'm excited to see what it does. Oh my God, I used enough over here, didn't I? Just gotta rub this in, because this is like everywhere. If this works so bomb, I'm gonna order some more on the sale. You guys, they have a 40% off of the Doux.com. That's DOUX.com. And making sure I get my ends because they be acting crazy. Okay. Now we're gonna get the defining. So we're gonna pull all this hair back and we're gonna make a small section. Okay, so you guys can see my little section in the back. So I'm just gonna work with this. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Most Death. That was, again, you guys, the Crazy Sexy Cool, and I used a decent amount. I'm gonna have to rinse these off. It's gonna be sticky. So I'm using just enough to create some hold. And then I'm going to, oh, this is gonna get wet. Okay. So I'm just gonna start raking through. So it is gliding through my tangles. Done on that side. This is easy, so this isn't very impressive to me because this, my perimeter all around is like my very highly defined, very loosely textured hair. So she's not giving anything surprising right now. Okay, let me get this off my neck. Okay, y'all, I'm scared. So far so good, but you just never know, you know? You just never know. I've had stuff be like so bomb during the process, and then honey, when it dried, it was horrible. So I split it in two, and again, let me use a little less because it's feeling like I have a lot of product. But this stuff is supposed to be really fast drying. Okay, we're getting to like the coarser hairs. Just raking all that through. I did kind of already detangle in the shower a bit, and then while I was deep conditioning, I finger detangled a little bit, and it was on blow dried hair. That was trim, so that helped a lot in my favor. I'm just scared that my hair is gonna act funny because it hasn't been curly styled in so long. I've just been wearing scarves and units and stuff like that. I'm just terrified, child, that this is gonna be a hot, raggedy mess. And I'm gonna have to come back in the comments and be like, this mess did not work for my type 4 hair. I'm just doing what I've been seeing folks doing on Instagram, you guys, with this product. I'm sure if you want to, you could probably use like a detangling or styling brush to like create the curls. I'm just used to so much weight with my wash and goes, and this doesn't have any weight, so I'm like, is my hair gonna be on my ears? Probably so, but it's nothing a little stretch won't do. I'm just worried about this definition and hydration. If it's like a little shrunk up, I can do something with that. It's already starting to dry. I need more water. Reinforcements. I swear, women are we're just so finicky about our hair, aren't we? Like, it just is like, it takes not all day for us to do our hair. Well, not anymore, since I kind of mastered like my whole wash routine, but it's like the styling is so much product used for this not to be working out. Like, because I use these in conjunction with something, I've had these same bottles for a little minute. So if this don't work and I have to rinse it out, just like such a waste of product. But luckily these are really affordable. They're both under $20. I think they're like 15 bucks each or something like that. I feel like I need a little bit more. But if this works and I can replace, you know, gels, that would be bomb too. Because gels, I like gels because it gives me a little bit more hang, and it defines me really well and holds my definition. So, but I have seen the hold in the Most Def, so I got faith. The Crazy Sexy Cool doesn't have a lot of hold. It's mostly the hydration. But the Most Def definitely has more hold for sure. So if your hair type is around mine, you might want to try more Most Def. I feel like if I have any regrets with this, that might be one, is like needing more Most Def. I just didn't want to go in with the Most Def right off the rip because I'm like, it has moisture for sure, but I did notice after using it for a couple months and then the Crazy Sexy Cool came out and I grabbed that one, I'm like, oh yeah, there's definitely a difference. If you have finer textured hair and your hair is looser, just go with the Crazy Sexy Cool to me, unless you're finer texture and you don't like or you don't need a lot of hydration, but you need to like calm your frizz, then maybe you should go with the Most Def. You can always, like, a lot of people said if you do it on soaking wet hair, it makes your it makes you have less hold. So if you don't need a lot of hold but you still want to use these products, maybe try it on soaking wet hair, because it'll dilute the product. Okay, we're getting to that crown. And y'all, I will be drying my hair off camera. I think I'm going to sit under the hooded dryer and dry this, because that is the best way to dry. I think I'm going to dry it halfway and then kind of look at what's going on. And if it's looking like, okay, this is not working, then I'm going to have to slap you know, one of my universal gels that I know works, you know, for most products that I own, like maybe the wet line, or like one of my design essentials, the custard from the avocado line, or maybe the Main Choice Proceed with Caution Gel. I'm gonna have to slap that on while it's still damp, respray it with water so it reactivates the product so they mesh well together, and then finish drying it in place. And that's how I'll save it, so it won't be like, you know, I wasted all this product. Okay, now to the front. Okay, I'm just gonna part it like so, like that, because my front looks like a lot of hair, you guys, but it's actually really fine up here. So I can just probably clump it like that. I know it looks like I'm using a lot of product, you guys, but once you sit under the dryer, a lot of this gets evaporated. When I get too light-handed with the products and then I sit under the dryer, the hair dries extremely parched. Like, some of this product is just gonna get dried out of the hair and it's not even gonna be a factor. And I'll slap the little bit of it on the edges. I really don't put a lot on my edges because I'm growing them back. That's another thing. When you're micro needling, make sure you're operating from clean edges. A lot of people who use like edge controls and a lot of edge gels, you can still use it, but maybe micro needle at night so that when your edges are clean, you can do it. Because if you use the oil during the day, a lot of people have noticed, depending on what edge control you use, that it can cause it to flake. Like the oil from it mixed with the edge control. So if you micro needle and you put your oil on it, and then thought I saw a spot that didn't have anything on it, and then you put on that edge control, it could cause the edge control to kind of dry white, and you don't want that in your style. Try to keep it off my hair because, or off my face, because my face has been going through it. All right, guys. Just putting the final touches on. If this is a one product wash and go and you use wash and goes a lot and you have a lot of hair, you'll be going through these probably every other week, my guess. But if these is the only two products that you're using for like 30 bucks, that's not bad. Because hair products, good quality, is expensive, y'all. And like I said, they have a 40% off sale. So if you want to try it, this will be a great time. All right. I'm nervous. I don't know how this is going to dry, but if it turns out really good, I will definitely let you guys know. I will update you guys on here, let you know like, oh my God, this is going to be like the new thing, the one product wash and go. Mine is a 2. Because, y'all, my hair is just so dry. Like, I just could not imagine just using one, you know. But I heard it's very possible. I've seen people try it. I just was like, baby steps. If this works out really good, I may try one of these on its own. But like I said, this one has humectants in it, which is really, really good. It draws moisture out of the air and puts it into your hair. It has honey, aloe, bamboo, vitamin B and E, silk amino acids, and like I said, the Mousse is really, really good as a one-step styler for conditioning, detangling, and defining. It dries really quickly with a flexible hold, brilliant shine, no crunch, and no flaking. And it also has silk amino acids and aloe as well. So check out these on the Doux.com and let me know in the comments which one you guys like. Would you try this? Are you like, heck no, you crazy, you didn't use no leave-in, you didn't do the lock method, the log method, LCO, like you didn't do nothing. You just put mousse on your hair. Like you just can do that. And did. And did. So let me know if you guys would try these. I'm excited to see what happens. I will let you know what happens. And until next time, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other styles you want to see. If you want me to do some makeup, if you want me to do some skincare, if we're going to do some talk-throughs of, you know, some shit that's going on in the world. What y'all want to see? What we going to put on this channel? Because we can put whatever we want. Because it's our business, as Miss Tabitha says. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.